Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, as you can see, I have all the planets laid out, and you can use this planetary reading for actually anything that starts at any time. And I did do a planetary reading for Megan's cooking show or lifestyle show or coffee show or whatever you want to call it when she had her original start date in January. And of course, they changed the start date to March 4th. And I haven't done an updated reading. And just as in astrology, somebody born on January 14th has quite a different personality than somebody who was born on March the 4th. Different planets have different vibration tendencies during those times. So I'm going to do an updated. What is the energy surrounding Meghan's the date and plus. They've changed some things. She's added things about the fire and about, how she's, goodwill expert and whatnot. So things have changed. So let's do a brand new energy up reading for Meghan's show. So just remind you, we have the moon, we have Mercury, we have Venus, we have the sun, we have the tower, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the world. So the moon, Mercury, Venus, sun, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. So anything that has a start date has a birth date, and we can do predictive or projections from that birth date. So March 4th, Meghan's whatever lifestyle show, she's changed all kinds of things, and now it went from Netflix ARO to Netflix as ever. Let's see what is going to be the ultimate outcome. What's the energy surrounding this lifestyle show for Meghan Markle? What is the energies? What do the planets have in store for this? You can also use this system to choose a start date for a business, right? You can either use the system after the start date, after the birth date, or you can use it when you're picking a wedding date or starting a business or starting a new job, starting a job hunt, anything like that. So it's a great system. And I've described it, why it's in this order, many times on other readings. All right. So I'm using the Flopholes Tarot because it just has much of her energy in it. So let's find out, what does the moon have in store for her? A moon is emotions. So are people going to love it? Are they going to hate it? Is she going to love it? Is she going to hate it? Knight of Pentacles. Well, this is Harry. This is also almost a stalled card. There's no movement in it. So I think people will watch it more because of Harry, to see if Harry's in it. I think people are not making a decision yet. The Knight of Pentacles is just watching and waiting. And so that's under the moon, under the emotional part of it. So I'm not getting that there's a big one way or the other, which I find fascinating because on the trailer is lots of negative feelings here. And perhaps this could be Netflix as well. They're not feeling the emotional part of it one way or the other. Also, the moon is mindset, right? How you feeling about certain things. And this is just saying people are waiting before they make an emotional decision about it. Fair enough. So let's see, under Mercury. Now, Mercury is communication, and it's actually e-commerce. So this one we should be really interested in. 7 of Cups. Well, illusion, confusion. I mean, and that's everything that has gone on with this show with Meghan. At first, it was supposed to be a cooking show. Remember when she was filming it? And it was, and it was supposed to be at her house, and it wasn't at her house. And then they it wasn't supposed to come out until, it wasn't on the list for shows to come out until spring in 2025. It wasn't even on the list. And then all of a sudden they've got a trailer for it, and they're going to put it up January 14th. Then all of a sudden you know, the names have changed. It's from ARO to as ever, and all of a sudden it's this, and so there's all this confusion, illusion, delusion around this show, and also telling me that they're scattered with it. This is scattering. This is, you can't make a choice. What is this show? Is it a cooking show? Is it a lifestyle show? Is it a bragging show? Is it an influence show? Is it, you know, toe jam show? What is this show? Are we just selling her products? Like, they don't even have a handle on it at all. This show is going to be all over the place. So let's see, Venus, this is relationships. So obviously this has more to do with business relationships. So let's see, Knight of Cups in reverse. Now I didn't take the reversals out of this. I normally read these only upright, but this deck loves reversals. Here's the relationships. They're going to lose sponsors. They're going to the Knight of Cups. People who said, I'm going to, you know, yeah, I'm all in, are like, yeah, I'm all out. This is also red flag. I Knight of Cups is, you know, knight in shining armor. So this is Netflix going, yeah, Meghan, here's $100 million. We love you. We think you're so smart how you snagged a prince with your vagina-ator. Honestly, you probably can do anything you want to do. And now they're like, oh shit. Oh, I'll have to edit that out. Now they're like, yeah, we take that back. This is also Spotify going, yeah, they're good. Like, we take that back. There's no way she can do a simple podcast. So this is telling me that people are taking things back. These knight in shining armors that we're going to do this and sponsor that. Yeah, then that's not happening. They're dropping like flies. They're scattering like cockroaches in when the light turns on. Trust me. Trust me. So let's look at the sun. So the sun is how other people perceive you, or even how you perceive yourself when you're doing a personal one. So let's see how people perceive you. Now, if you were picking a business start date, this would be the most important one, I would think, because you want that branding, right? So let's figure this one out. Oh, the Hanged Man in reverse. They now see you in a different point of view. The hangman upright is, you have to look at things from a different point of view. You have to learn your lessons. You can't move forward because you have to look at things from a different point of view. What's in reverse, they now see you from a different point of view. Is that good? Let's ask Mars. But now people actually see Meghan Markle for who she is. And, you know, if you haven't seen my video about reading about who Meghan Markle really is, it's one of the funnest videos I ever did. Some people didn't like it, but oh well, too bad, so sad. Most people did. Most people got a good laugh out of it. And I think not only the people that she works with, I think a lot of people in the public are seeing who she is. And that's a crazy bitch. Did I say that? Like, she just can't make up her mind what she wants to be. You know, she's an actress. She's a influencer. She's you know, constantly you know, how many times has she rebranded herself? And now people are actually seeing that. They're actually waking up and seeing that. And that's what I find so interesting about this Knight of Pentacles on her moon. On the moon part, on the emotional and mindset, why people are just kind of sitting back and watching. Maybe they want to see if they have confirmation that, you know, she's all over the place. Like, seriously, this looks like crazy town, doesn't it? So let's see what her Mars. What's Mars? So Mars is aggression, destruction, surprise attacks. Three of Cups. Interesting. It's her friends that she's mostly worried about. Look at all the friends that she has markled, all the people that she has markled. She's worried about them being aggressive. I think she's might be worried because these ones mirror each other. Like, some of them might be saying, yeah, you know, it was really terrible working with her. She's worried about her friends taking things back. that they said that they did, about how many people she's markled, how many people she walked over, how many people she used. Jessica Mulroney. They're actually, it's her friends who are being the most aggressive. So I wonder, well, didn't we recently see an article? Nacho Man's wife wants nothing to do with Meghan Markle anymore. And so the dam starts. What about what Jason Knopf said? What I think, she might be really worried about those NDAs expiring. Maybe there might even be some information about her drinking too much on set or some such thing. Or somebody who was a guest on the show coming out, but yeah, she was terrible to work with. Let's hear Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant in reverse. The palace is watching this with a hawk eye. They might be able to shut some stuff down. Look at that on her Wheel of Fortune, the palace, the firm. The royal family rears its ugly head to destroy. I kid, you know that, right? I think here, though, she's now wishing she never met this royal family. She never, I'm getting that, like her wings have been clipped. I'm getting that I'm wondering, does the royal family have to have the lawyers asked to see all the shows to make sure there's no references to royals? That she's not using HRH, she's not, even Harry isn't, that they are well within the bounds of the Sandringham agreement. I think the palace is going to pick something out and shut it down. I'm wondering if it's like she's merging something even. And in some respects, this palace could be the Spencer family. And because actually the Spencer family versus Harry and Meghan, Harry and William, actually the executor is Diana's brother, and he is actually charged with Diana's image and whatnot. And I'm wondering if she pushes that envelope too far, he might also bite back. All right, let's see her Saturn. This is her work and burdens. The Hermit. Wow. Who didn't see that coming? Look at that. We start with Harry and we end with Harry. Harry's also watching this very, very closely. Her burden actually is Harry. Her work is Harry. Harry's out of money. Harry doesn't work. Harry's out of money. Harry's Harry the Hermie. I think that, and even the Hermit's standing there. He's just standing back and watching. Because if she's successful at this, then he can leave, and that's less he has to pay her, right? Because she's supporting herself. Or he may be watching, what is she saying about me? I think, look at this. Harry on both sides and the Hanged Man. Harry sees her in a completely different light now. Completely different light. I think she's worried about these NDAs coming out. About the palace releasing some of those NDAs. Wow. 2 of Cups upright. Well, there's the mixed racial couple. What this card wants to show itself, Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. Tears, river and rivers of tears, love taken away. I'm wondering here, who is this 2 of Cups? Is it Harry? Are they working together on this? Or maybe he's agreed. I'm not going to fight you on this. There's some kind of agreement here, this 2 of Cups. And I'm pretty sure it's Harry, right? It has to be. He's the only one who's shown up. So they have some kind of agreement with this. Like, he is obviously in it every now and then. But rivers and rivers of tears. Ace of Cups. Somebody is taking back their agreements, their love, their support. This is not a match made in heaven. This is complete loss. And look at that, even the cup makes an M, Meghan Markle. This is her loss. This is her tears. 9 of Cups. Something might come out that she has a drinking problem. Something might come out. You know, at the same time, I think a lot of this controversy is her wish. At least we're talking about her, right? At the end of the day, I think people are just holding their breath. I think the palace is watching. I think people are kind of fed up with all her rebranding, rechanging, doing this, doing that, doing everything sloppily. I think that she's lost a lot. I think Harry's just watching. But with this Ace of Cups in reverse, now 9 of Cups is a wish come true. So maybe just even the show is a wish come true for her, but still, it's going to create lots and lots of tears. I think she's really afraid of this. People turning on her. I think she's very aware of that and very afraid of that. Interesting. No children. Thank you very much for watching. Now, YouTube is going to show you a video that you quite possibly have not seen before. Be sure to give it a click and watch the next one. See you there.